Awesome. Hello, guys. How's it going? This is week 3, yoga number 1. And we are thinking of intuitive movement today. So we're going to stay away from really linear movements, just the forward and the backwards, side to side, right? Kind of sometimes we're just in this X kind of way. And we're thinking more of flow. How does our body intuitively move? Think about how would you move in water, right? And that's what we were talking about in flow, right? You don't just kind of do this in water, right? So when we're moving our bodies, we're following that natural movement and just not being, perfect in any way. And we never need to be perfect in these classes, but so that's kind of the thought. And again, always make sure you're modifying for your body. I'm going to show more modifications. Carrie's going to show maybe some of the next steps in these different postures. We both have our own injuries, so we might not do certain things. And having 2 blocks handy I always recommend having 2 blocks at least. And if you need a pillow or a bolster or something like that, grab that. Cool. All right, so let's get started with some breath work. So we're going to start with a 4-part breath. So you can just get yourself comfortable. I tend to like to put a block underneath my sit bones when I'm going to sit for a little while. And with your palms on your legs, take a deep breath in through your nose and a big breath out through your mouth. And just start to sit and breathe comfortably. And close your eyes. And we'll start to inhale on a count of 4. And we'll hold for a count of 4. And then we'll exhale for a count of 4. And we'll hold at the bottom of the breath for a count of 4. So I'll lead you through that 3 rounds and then I'll let you take it away. So deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on at your pace. Slowly start to come back into your comfortable, regular breath. We'll start to take some circular movements with your head. So let your chin gently tuck into your chest. Don't press too hard. And slowly let your head roll side to side. Just exploring the back of your neck and the sides of your neck. And I want to emphasize as we move through this practice, we really don't want to press ourselves deeply into these stretches. We want to find out where we're at. Because we can overdo it a lot when we do press into things. We just have to be careful. All right, go ahead and bring your head right back through center. If you are using a block, go ahead and remove that block out from underneath you. You can either stay in a seated position or come into a kneel. And you'll reach your arms up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, right fingertips tent over to the right, lean over to the right. Let this left arm come up and over. Inhale as you come right back through center. And exhale, left fingertips come down. Let the right arm come up and over. Inhale, right back through center. Exhale, left arm comes up and over. Inhale, back through center. And exhale, right arm comes up and over. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We'll start to add some other movements here. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll slowly start to round your chest towards the ground, and we're just going to walk our hands around in a half circle. So all the way over to the left, and then all the way over to the right. So continuing on with that same breath. So exhaling as you arrive on the right. Inhaling as you walk those hands around. Exhaling as you arrive at your left. And inhaling as you walk your hands around. And so don't worry about your pace versus my pace. You're just moving now side to side, just kind of finding this place. And if you want to add some other movements, maybe you make it more fluid, and you're just finding out what your hips and your spine kind of has to say right now. Awesome. And we'll come right back through center, right back up onto your knees. You'll take your fingers, you'll tent those fingertips right back behind you. And so you'll press the tops of your feet into the ground. And you can start to lift your knees up towards the ceiling for a moment. Just a very gentle lift of those knees. So we're getting a little stretch in our shins here. So our bum stays connected to our heels. So if you're using a block, you might want to move it off to the side. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Another inhale and exhale. Slowly come right back forward, right onto your shins, and we'll come into toes pose. So now lift yourself up. I'll come to the side. You're going to curl your toes right underneath your heels and sit down onto your heels. If that's too much, you can walk your hands right out in front of you. Keep those toes curled underneath and just hold yourself, brace yourself right there. If you're right up here in toes pose, reach your arms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. 3 more. I know it's hard. Inhale and exhale. 2 and 1. All right, we'll slowly come right up out of this, coming right back into your kneel, the tops of your feet on the ground. You might tap out those feet to kind of relax them. And then we'll slowly sit back down onto your heels and now just come forward into child's pose. So draping your torso right on tops of your knees, arms are reaching forward. Now this is a nice closed knee child's pose. You can always open your knees off to the sides and feel how that works for your body differently. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. On every inhale, let your whole torso kind of rise a little. And on every exhale, relax right down into the ground. We'll slowly start to walk ourselves back up through tabletop. So hands come right underneath your shoulders. Your knees will come right underneath your hips. We'll start to come through cow and cat. So the belly pulls down to the ground in cow, heart pulls forward, deep breath in, a little bend in the elbows towards the back of your mat. And then exhale, round through your spine, press the ground away, chin towards tailbone. Inhale, belly comes down, heart pulls forwards. And exhale, round through your spine. Continue on, inhaling and exhaling. So just tapping into this kind of water energy of flowing movements. I like to think of it as water and air. We'll come right back through our tabletop, We're coming into an early half pigeon. So our right knee will come up towards our right wrist. So that right knee comes up towards the right wrist, and you can just slowly scooch the shin across your mat and then scooch this left leg back. Stay lifted through your fingertips and let your heart lift forward. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale here and exhale here. We'll start to take some rolling movement. So fingertips might tent a little outside of your mat, or maybe they stay narrow, up to you. But on your inhale, you'll open your chest high. And on your exhale, you'll bend elbows and pull your body down towards the ground. Just roll it down gently. Inhale, roll yourself up. And exhale, sink yourself right down. Inhale, rolling up. And exhale, bringing yourself down. Inhale, rolling up. We'll stay up. Hands come right back in front of shoulders. You'll curl your left toes underneath your heel. So we'll lift this left knee, the back knee, up off the ground. We'll come into three-legged dog. So the right leg is going to lift up towards the ceiling. And if that doesn't work for you, you can always drop both feet back down to the ground and then lift the right leg high. Deep breath in and deep breath out. So our hips are facing down, our toes are facing down. We're going to start to move forwards and backwards between this and your half pigeon. So on your next exhale, bring your knee towards your right wrist. Let that shin briefly come down to the ground. Heart pulls forward, deep breath in. And on your exhale, curl toes and lift that right knee back up towards the sky. On your inhale, knee comes forward through half pigeon. And exhale, shoot that right leg high. Inhale, bring yourself forward. And exhale, bring yourself high. This time we'll bring our knee in towards our nose, round through our spine, and then gently step that right foot through our hands into lunge. Deep breath in, heart pulls forward. Deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. We'll step both feet to the top of your mat and fold. Halfway lift, look forward, deep breath in. And exhale, fold yourself right back down to the ground. Roll yourself up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold your body right back down to the ground. Halfway lift, inhale. Just walk your feet right back, all the way back in a downward facing dog. All the way down. Pressing into your hands, start to identify the space right between your shoulder blades. So think about that space. And now imagining that there's a string attached to the center of those shoulder blades. It slowly starts to get pulled forward towards the front of your mat. And so you're going to roll your body forward into a high plank. Inhaling as you arrive. And then you'll bend into your knees and slowly pull your body back into downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, roll your body forward, letting the shoulder blades lead. And exhale, bend and pull yourself back to down dog. Inhale, roll your body up. Exhale, bend and pull back. Inhale, roll your body up. Drop your knees down to the ground and come through cow and cat, belly down, heart pulls forward. And exhale, round back through your spine. Inhale, belly down, heart opens forwards. And exhale, round back through your spine. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, rounding back. We'll come right back through tabletop, and we'll start to come into that half pigeon on the left side. So slowly bring this left knee towards your left wrist. See how that feels. And then slowly let the shin just gently come across your mat. And you'll scoot your right knee back. You'll tent fingertips. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale here and exhale here. This time we'll take those rolls up and down. So inhale, heart is pulling up. And exhale, bend the elbows, bring your body down. Inhale, rolling up. And exhale, bring yourself down. Inhale, roll. And exhale, sink back down. Inhale, roll up, stay up. Hands press out right in front of you. Now we'll curl our right toes underneath our heel. And we'll lift our right knee up off the ground. We'll come to three-legged dog with the left leg lifting to the sky. So that left leg lifts high. Taking whatever modifications you need to get here. Deep breath in and deep breath out. We'll start to flow between half pigeon and this. So inhale. And on your exhale, bring that left shin forward. Settle down right here. Take a deep breath in as your heart pulls forwards. And then we'll exhale back into that three-legged dog. Inhale, half pigeon, heart pulls forward. And exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, half pigeon. And exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, half. And exhale, three-legged dog. We'll hold right here, deep breath in. Knee comes into your nose, round through your spine, hold. And gently step that left foot through your hands into lunge. Hold and lunge for a deep breath in and out. And we'll step to the top of the mat and fold. Halfway lift, inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, fold yourself right back to the ground. Slowly roll all the way up to standing, hands lift straight to the sky, inhale. And exhale, fold right back down to the ground. Halfway lift, inhale. Walk yourself all the way back in a downward facing dog. All the way back. And we'll take those plank rolls. So inhale, roll your body forward through high plank. Bend your knees, pull yourself back to down dog. Inhale, rolling forwards. And exhale, rounding back. Inhale, rolling forwards. Bending back to downward dog. Inhale, rolling forwards. Hold right here this time. Drop your knees to the ground if you need to. Maybe keep the knees up. Curl the toes or point the toes back if you have the knees down. We'll slowly lower halfway to the ground. So the elbows come in by your side. So don't let them come out like wings. And we'll come into upward dog. Deep breath in. And we'll come back into child's pose on a deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Giving yourself permission to grab a drink of water, maybe towel off your body if you're feeling sweaty. And after 2 more breaths, we'll return back into downward facing dog. All right, come right back into downward facing dog. We'll lift the right leg towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. We'll find warrior once. Replace your right hand with your right foot. And spin the back heel to the ground. And reach your hands right up towards the sky. So don't be afraid to take up a little space on your mat. There's no reason that we need to be on a tightrope with our feet. So look right up through your fingertips. Take a deep breath in. And on your next exhale, send your chest forward, your arms back out like you're coming into an airplane. And inhale, lift your hands back up to the sky. And exhale, bring yourself forward and arms come back. Inhale, arms lift high. And exhale, arms come back. Inhale, arms lift high. And exhale, arms come back. We'll hold right there. Option to interlace fingers at your low back. You might grab a strap for this. Pull those arms away, just an option. And then you'll let your body bow all the way down into humble warrior. So you're coming towards the inside of this right knee. Now, if this bind doesn't work for you, release it and just wrap your arms around your right leg and allow yourself to fold. Give yourself this space to breathe for 3, 2, 1. Slowly rise back up through warrior 2. And we'll adjust our feet as we move into warrior 2. So taking a look down at your feet, the right heel intersects the arch of your back foot. And this right knee is just veering off to the right side of your mat. Look right through your right fingertips. We'll flip the palm and we're gently reversing warrior. So no need to go super far. This left hand might come to your hip a little. Deep breath in as you're reaching back. We'll come into a gentle side angle. So the right forearm might touch down a little. This left arm comes just slightly over your ear. And we'll start to move between these. So inhale, reversing in our dancing warrior. And exhale, a gentle side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, gentle side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale into a gentle side angle. Now we'll hold right here. If you want to add some challenge, you might take this right forearm and just stretch it right out in front of the right leg. If you need that support, then just keep that forearm on your right leg. Pressing down into your right heel for 3, 2, 1. Come right back up through warrior 2. We're going to bend into our left knee. So bend this left knee and we're straightening out our right leg. So bend the left knee, straighten out your right leg. And just kind of feel how you have some control here. We're going to be pivoting with our hips and with our feet. So remember, your feet are going to control a lot of where you're moving. So Carrie's going to show the furthest movement that you can go all the way down into Skandasana, and I'm going to show the more modified version. So hands come towards the ground. In Carrie's version, her toes lift up towards the sky, and in my version, my right toes just face forward. And you'll start to move side to side gently, making sure you're supporting your body. Deep breath in. And deep breath out, moving through that Skandasana or snake squat, side to side, coming to feeling that inside seam of your leg. Breathing as you move, remembering those fluid movements we're talking about. Ask yourself, how can I make this more fluid? And now we'll walk ourselves into a lunge facing the front of the mat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Step yourself back into high plank. Slowly lower your body halfway to the ground, option to drop knees. Come into up dog or maybe cobra. And back into downward facing dog on your exhale. With a big breath in and a big breath out. We'll lift the left leg towards the sky, inhale. We'll come to warrior one, so replace your left hand with your left foot. Spin your back heel to the ground, and you reach your hands up towards the sky. The back toes are slightly facing forwards, so big breath in, and big breath out. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and on your next exhale, you'll send your chest forward, your arms back. Inhale, lift high, and exhale, bring it back. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, lift high, and exhale, airplane. So you'll hold right here. You might choose to interlace hands at your low back and pull them back, and then bow all the way down into your humble warrior. You might release those arms and just wrap them around your left leg here, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. We'll rise back up to warrior 1 and adjust our feet as we open up to warrior 2. So taking a look down at your left toes, those left heel is intersecting the arch of your back foot. And no need to go super deep into this left knee if it doesn't feel okay. But you're feeling that left knee open off to the left side. On your next breath in, we'll reverse to the back of the room. And on your exhale, you'll take a gentle side angle forward. So right arm comes up over. Inhale, reverse, dancing warrior. And exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. So we're really just doing work with our upper body right now. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle. We'll hold right now here in side angle. So maybe this left forearm stays on top of your left knee. One more big breath in, really press down into your left heel. And we'll rise back up through warrior 2. We'll straighten out both legs. Now we'll bend our back knee. Bend that back knee a couple times, the right knee a couple times. And we're coming into either your snake squat or your skandasana posture. So bringing hands down to the ground. You can turn the left toes forward, or maybe you have the whole left foot come off the ground. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, and you're starting to move side to side at your very own pace. And if you need to use blocks to modify, to walk those hands side to side with you, listen to yourself on that. Asking yourself again, how can I be more fluid as I move through this while still protecting my body? We'll start to walk back into a lunge facing the front of the room. So pivoting with your feet. Hold right there for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another inhale. Step back into high plank, and you'll take your flow back to down dog. So maybe you drop your knees, and maybe you lower all the way to the ground and just come up into cobra. We'll come right back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. One more big breath here. One more big breath out. And we'll walk our hands and feet together halfway up the mat and come into a seated position down on the ground. Awesome. Bring the soles of your feet together. You can always support your knees with blocks underneath the knees. And we'll just gently fold right over your toes. And slowly lift yourself right back up. So we'll keep this right foot in, and we're going to turn our bodies to the left. So you'll straighten this left leg out, but we'll turn our bodies, to the right, not the left. But the sole of the right foot comes into this left leg. We'll just walk our hands gently towards this left knee. And notice how I'm not pulling myself super, super far down towards my knee. We're just being gentle. That and flow, gentle and flow is the theme here. And we'll turn this into a nice long stretch from our toes all the way through our fingertips. So slowly sit your body up. You're going to take your right hand and place it right behind your right glute. Your right shin is going to press into the ground, and we're going to lift our pelvis up towards the sky. So starting to lift the hips up, our fingertips face towards the back of the room. Left arm reaches up and over your body, and you can point the left toes. Deep breath in. On your exhale, you'll sit your bum back down and just gently walk your hands over to this left knee. On your inhale, place that right hand down, lift this left arm up and over. And on your exhale, sink back down and walk right over towards these left toes. On your inhale, reach back. And on your exhale, come right back over. We'll hold right here for 3, 2, 1. We'll come right back up through center. And we'll take it to the other side. So you can bring the left foot in now to this right leg. And now you can see it on our bodies in a different way. And so we'll walk our hands over to the right foot. And our chest is square towards our knee rather than being open up to the left. So we're square towards the right knee. You can be gentle with this right foot. And we'll lift the torso back up. You'll bring your left hand back behind you, fingertips face away from you. We'll press into our left shin. So lifting your right arm up towards the sky, press down into the shin, lift your hips up and over, right arm up and over. And on your exhale, sit your body back down and you'll walk your hands over towards this right ankle. Inhale, big expansion. And exhale. Hi, Carrie. Did I put my hand in your face? Inhale, lifting up. And exhale. Right back over to those right toes. Hold right there for 3, 2, and 1. Lift yourself right back up. And we'll roll all the way onto our backs. And I'm actually going to have us turn to the right instead. So it'll be a little funky for us. Yeah, awesome. So coming up into bridge pose. Now, if you're ready to just relax, go ahead and grab a block and put that underneath your low back here. And you can just relax here for the next couple of breaths. But coming into our bridge pose, we'll align our heels right underneath our knees. And you'll make little robot arms. So your triceps will press down to the ground, fingertips will face up towards the ceiling, and you'll press down and lift your hips up towards the sky. So as we lift our hips up, we're grounding down into our heels. We're gonna just take little pulses. So let your pelvis sink down, so your bum sinks down, and then lift it up. And then it's a little sink down and lift up. Just continue at your very own pace, releasing your glutes and engaging your glutes to pulse up and down. For 3, 2, 1, and release your bottom down to the ground, and you'll let your knees sway side to side. We'll come right back through center, and we'll do that one more time. So press down into your heels, lift your hips up towards the sky. If you're happy with the block underneath you, just chill out here, and we'll take those pulses again. So release your glutes and then engage them to lift up, and release and engage. Release, engage for 3, 2, and 1. And send your bottom right back to the ground, and we'll let those knees sway once again. Coming right back through center. Carrie and I can turn ourselves back around. Right? Because yoga doesn't need to be so perfectly linear and on a perfect little mat. We'll come into figure 4. So taking this right ankle, cross it over your left quad. You might just stay here if that's enough for you, or you can bring that whole package of your legs into your body. And now take a look at your right ankle that's crossing over your left. Imagine that you have cemented this right ankle to your left knee. We're gonna identify the sole of our right foot with our left hand. So just bring your hand to the sole of that foot. We're gonna let this entire package of our legs fall over to the left. So we're continuing to move all the way down into our glute and into the side of the leg for a nice big stretch. You can let the right arm open. This left hand might hold onto your right leg. You're here for a couple breaths. And then we'll come right back through center, and we'll switch legs. And so now this left ankle crosses over your right leg. And we'll come into figure 4 to start. So hands come underneath your right knee. And we'll cement this left ankle to your right knee or right quad and let it fall over now to your right. You can let the left arm open and then maybe hold on to that left ankle with your right hand. Another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. We'll start to come right back through center. Bring your knees together. Bring those knees right up into your chest. Let the arms come back behind you, and then you'll interlace those hands right underneath the back of your neck. So your elbows are open off to the sides. And we'll let the knees fall over to your right, but not all the way down. And we'll come right back through center. We'll let the knees fall a little over to the left, but not completely down. And come right back through center. We'll do that a couple more times. So knees fall towards the right. Come right back through center. Knees fall towards your left. And right back through center. Knees fall to your right. And right back through center. And knees fall to your left. And right back through center. This time we'll let the knees fall over to the right and they'll stay there. And you can open up your arms like a T and just look over to your left. Right hand can hold on to your left knee. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. We'll let the knees fall all the way over to the other side and we'll hold them right there, looking over to your right. And we'll bring our knees right back through center and find our way back into our final resting posture into Shavasana, letting the legs straighten down your mat. Letting your arms relax down by your sides. Taking any extra movements that you think you might need right here in this space. And taking Shavasana for as long as feels good for you. With every exhale, feel yourself become a little heavier. With every inhale, feel yourself by the earth. And start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. And slowly bring your knees into your chest. And you'll fall over onto your left side. And start to make your way up into a seated position. Bringing your hands right to your belly. That's our solar plexus. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And then bring our hands right to heart center. Thumbs press right in at your hearts. Honoring our space of creativity and flow. Sending so much gratitude to our bodies for moving and breathing and enjoying this practice. And acknowledging the courage in ourselves and others that allows us to show up to each and every day. We all honor one another here as we bow and say namaste. Thanks so much for practicing with us. It's wonderful to be here with you. We hope that you feel really good and centered, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.